Hi everybody, Refresh here. I'm going to be taking two Avacyn Restored sealed decks and I'll be pitting them against the Theros Journey to Nyx Theros Block Journey to Nyx Defeat a God Challenge deck. For this particular event, I'll be using the Explorer Hero card, which lets each player here play 2 lands a turn, the Harvester, which lets them loot once each turn, and the Vanisher, which lets them play with 8, which lets them start with 8 cards and have a maximum hand size of 8. So that's what we'll do. We'll get started. We're going to be playing against regular difficulty, which is 3 Rollicking Throngs on the battlefield to start. And let's get started. Alright, hand number 1. We got 2 plains, 2 islands, or 3 plains and an island, which isn't bad. A bad start. We'll start with that. On this side, we have a whole lot of lands, a Pathbreaker Worm, and a Bone Splinters, which is a really bad start. So we're going to go ahead and ditch this one. Let's see if we can get a better 8. Alright. The next 8, 4, 4. We have 2 swamps and a forest, things to play. I will start with this and we will go away. Alright, ready? Turn 1, these 2, and that'll be it for the Azorius player. The forest and the swamp on this side. And then we'll go ahead and play the Butcher Ghoul as a start, and then we will pass the turn to Xenagos. Xenagos will play this card, which is at the beginning of combat this turn, all Revelers gain haste and attack if able. So, we got 3 Revelers coming at me. This team will take 3 damage and go to 17, and then we're going to loot. Terrifying Presence, and Scrapskin Drake. Well, this is actually really good against Xenagos. Crippling Chill is not bad against Xenagos either. Scrapskin Drake, it can only block creatures with flying. I think it's less useful. Vanishing Stroke is also not very good against this deck. So let's get a Vanishing Stroke, because, well, actually it's not bad. Yeah, that can actually finish off. Well, no, let's get rid of it. It costs a lot. It's gonna be a while before I can get to it. So let's drop that. On this side, we'll get rid of I think Terrifying Presence is actually the weakest of the bunch. I mean, it's a nice sudden, I don't die switch, but I think it's the weakest of the bunch. Alright, turns. Let's go ahead and play more lands. We got all the lands. Let's go ahead and play a Holy Justicar, I guess. If worse comes to worse, you'll just lock down the enemy. And on this side, we will go ahead and play this swamp. And I think Gloom Widow might be the most important thing so that we can start the beats going. Yeah, because this will start killing off the creatures, so we'll start with that. Okay, Butcher Ghoul shouldn't attack just yet. Let us go into Xenagos' turn 2. Xenagos untaps his Throng, plays this card, which is Xenagos gains Trample until end of turn and attacks if able. Xenagos is attacking. We're just going to take it because Trample, there's no chumping, so we'll take 6 and we'll go to 11. It's not a great place to be, but it is a place to be. And then we'll loot. Maybe we'll get better things. Alright. Draw. Tormentor's Trident and Nettle Swine. Well, looks like I'm not going to be able to cast much of this stuff here. The Searchlight Geist, I think, is the next thing to go here. It's a bit low body for what it does. And on this side, I think the this is a hard one. Using the Just card to tap down that guy is pretty good. So I think we drop the Drake, because there's very little it'll be able to kill, by itself at least. Alright, turns. Draw. More lands. Alright, play the land, play the land, play the land. Got all the lands now. This side doesn't have all the lands, but you know, it's a start. We can actually make the Druid's Familiar big enough to kill the Butcher Gold, big enough to kill. So this is actually something we can do. Alright. This side, we'll go ahead and play the Druid's Familiar, which will make the Butcher Goal a 3/3. And then these two will attack to kill off two of these Rollicking Throngs. Oh, actually, let's undo that. I have the win. So, okay. This is right, these two are going to attack to kill that off. I'm going to play... No, it's not good enough. Alright. No, that's what we'll do this turn. So these two attack. Kill off the Rollicking Throngs. We will play the Tormentor's Trident. And then we will keep the mana up to tap down Xenagos if we need to keep it from attacking. So that's where we're going to stop. It'll be Xenagos' turn. Xenagos untaps. We have Impulsive Return. Return 2 cards named Ecstatic Piper from the Xenagos' graveyard. There are none. And at the beginning of a turn, Impulsive Return deals damage to each player equal to the number of Revelers on the battlefield. So we'll take 2 damage for the 1 Reveler to go to 9. Which isn't too bad. But this is a bit of a precarious state that we're in. But I think we win this next turn. So, I don't think I need to loot. We'll just go ahead and win this turn. And I'll show you how. We'll draw. Got a land. Go ahead and play the land. Mass Appeal, which isn't very good right now. But, okay, so this is how it's going to work. We just need the Gloom Meter to attack and kill the Rollicking Throng. Right? Gloom Meter attacks, kills the Rollicking Throng. Xenagos is vulnerable, and this is where we cast the Mistraven. Mistraven comes into play, bounces Xenagos from the game, which wins the game. And that is it. Wow, that was surprisingly easy, despite the fact that we took some heavy hits early. I'll be coming back to do another video with this Defeated God deck, with these two, but on hard mode, so there'll be 4 Rollicking Throngs. Hi everybody, refresh here. This is 2 Avacyn Restored sealed decks versus the Defeated God Challenge deck from Journey into Nyx. It's going to be played against hard mode with 4 Rollicking Throngs, and we will be using the Explorer to drop 2 lands a turn, Harvester for looting, and the Vanquisher to start with 8 cards and have up to 8 cards. Here we go. This hand, we got the lands, we got things we can play eventually, so let's go ahead and keep it. And we can probably loot into better stuff. This has all lands and a Butcher Ghoul and Bone Splinters. We're going to try it. I don't think it's the best, but we can loot as well. So let's start. We'll play a Plains and an Island. This one stops. This side will play a Forest and a Swamp, and play our Butcher Ghoul. And then we will pass the turn to Xenagos. Xenagos will play an Ecstatic Piper, which will get Xenagos angry and attacking. So Xenagos comes on the assault. I think I'm gonna go ahead and block with a Butcher Ghoul. which will die. It'll gain dying. It'll come back as a 2/2. And we will loot. Another Bone Splinters. This is not what we wanted to see. Alright, what is not useful here? I think on this side we will get rid of Mass Appeal because we don't really have a lot of humans. And on this side we will get rid of, I don't know, we have too many lands, so we'll just drop a swamp. No, we'll drop a forest, I guess. And let's go into turns. Okay, let's play a swamp and a forest. It's not terribly useful here. I could trade for the Ecstatic Piper, but I don't think that's a good play here. So we're kind of stuck on this side. Well, at least we can play a guy. This guy. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, Shieldmate. And then, you know, if we can Blink Bounce on Xenagos, this will be able to kill the Ecstatic Piper as well, so that's pretty good without trading. We'll leave this up to joint assault something bigger if we have to. Alright, ready? Go team! It is now Xenagos' turn. Xenagos untaps. We play this. Xenagos gains trample until end of turn and attacks if able. I think we just have to take it. Yeah. 6. We'll take 6 damage to go to 14. Not the way we wanted to start, but I think we start crawling back. We're going to loot. Guys Trapper's on an island. There's nothing really to cast with that island. But I don't know. I guess Cloud Shift is even worse. Or maybe Zealous Strike. Right now. I think Cloud Shift is even worse right now. Maybe at some point it'll get better, but this is not what we need. Guys Trapper we'll be able to play. I think that'll be useful. Let's get rid of one of these Bone Splinters. Okay, turn. Draw. Griff and Nettle Swine. Okay. So we're gonna go into attack mode. The Shieldmate should fight and kill the Ecstatic Piper. It's gone. We gained 8 life. Or 4 life to go back to 18, which is good. And then we will play with these 4 manas, or these 5 manas, the Geist Trapper, which should start being able to beat down on these rollicking throngs. And on this side, let's go ahead and play, we'll play the island, and then we'll play Griff Vanguard. We might as well get the card. Nephalia Smuggler. Okay, this deck. This is a little bit harder to beat these guys because they have to tangle with the creatures. So that's that. Let's go into Xenagos' turn. Xenagos untaps. We play 1 card, which is an Ecstatic Piper. So Xenagos is going to go on the Assault this turn. I think I can take it. Yeah, this isn't too bad right now. So let's go ahead and take it. Xenagos hits for 6. We're going to go down to 12. And then let's loot. So Silver Spear is really good. It's a slow, but it's really good. Joint Assault is a little conditional right now, so let's get rid of that. Actually, I don't have enough creatures to sacrifice, so let's get rid of Bone Splinters. Well, no, that's a good Xenagos finisher. We should actually keep that. So Joint Assault is out. On this side, I don't need that much more mana. I guess I'm going to get rid of the plains. and we'll untap. And we'll draw. Worm, Plains, we'll play this Plains. This, we should just go on the attack now, because nothing here really affects pre-attack, right? Yeah, okay. So going on the attack, the shield mate's going to go after the Piper. This is going to go after one of the Rollicking Throngs. This is going to go after another Rollicking Throng. This will stay back just in case we need to block. And we will play the Moon Silver Spear, so we can start generating angels. Alright, that's good. So this dies, and this dies. We gain 4 life to go to 16. Which is, again, pretty comfortable. And then we will pass the turn. Alright, let's see what you got, Xenagos. Untap, draw, Ecstatic Piper. Xenagos comes in for another attack. We're going to take it and go to 10. And then we will go back to our turn. We're going to loot. Geist Trappers versus Pathbreaker Worm. Yeah, probably. Pathbreaker Worm we can't cast. Mistdraven is really good compared to, say, a Scrapskin Drake. Or actually, Zealous Strike or Crippling Chill are probably worse here. So let's go ahead and get rid of Zealous Strike. And now turns. So draw. Tap. Draw. We got another swamp. And no lands here, so let's play the swamp. We'll get to 6 lands here. I'm going to go ahead and attach this here to the Geist Trappers, because the Geist Trappers are going to go on the attack. On this side, I think this will attack this Ecstatic Piper, this will attack this Rollicking Throng, this will attack this Rollicking Throng. And that'll kill everything, and then I can just Bone Splinters the Ghoul to finish it off. So all the attacks are going. This dies. Regain 2 life. Go to 12. These 2 die. We get an angel. And then Xenagos is vulnerable, so we're going to tap this. Cast Bone Splinters, sacrificing the Butcher Ghoul to destroy Xenagos. And we win! Huzzah! Thanks everybody for watching. This was Refresh Damon. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more such videos or other videos that I might be making, hit subscribe. And let me know what you thought of the battle. That will be it for Avacyn Restored sealed decks versus challenge decks, but there should be a gameplay of these 2 sealed decks against each other coming up in the future. And other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.